Ladies and gentlemen, I have always opined on this platform on many occasions that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. And that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happened for the sake of it. Yesterday, there were two politically instigated arrests in the Republic of Kenya. Ferdinand Waititu, the former Kiambu governor, was arrested yesterday. And most Kenyans questioned why Waititu was arrested. This is why Waititu was arrested.
Na mimi nataka niwaambie hivi. Vile mumeona hii serikali ambaye sisi watu ya mlima tulikuwa tumeunga mkono sana. Mimi nilikuwa mmoja pale. Sisi wale tumekuwa disappointed 100%. Tuna regret vibaya sana kwa kuchagua Ruto kama president wa nchi hii. Kwa sababu kutoka siku ile alichaguliwa, wananchi walianza kulia kutoka siku hiyo. Bei ya mafuta ikaongezeka, mahasula wakaumizwa. Juzi mumeona manyumba imebomolewa hapa Nairobi. Watu wamebomolewa manyumba, watu karibu 100,000.
And the second person who was arrested was none other than Morara Kebaso, which is going to form the basis of this analysis. And most Kenyans are wondering why the government of William Ruto decided to arrest Morara in the manner they did yesterday.
Tukodika road. Gari ingine guys ni KCQ 117J.
Zote ni Volkswagen Tiguan.
Volkswagen Tiguan.
Yes.
Hivi nilikuwa nasema kuna mtu mwingine anaweza wasaidia kama kuna gari ama kwa yani asaidie kuna
huyu jamaa KCQ.
Hivyo ndo alikuwa anataka.
Huyu KCQ ingine J
anasikiza mtule anasikiza na kwa the same day.
Naitwa Geoffrey. Tulikuwa na Kebaso Morara kwa sukari. Alikuwa na sort up office yake ku set up. So kuna gari ilikuwa imekuja hapo KCQ 166J. So kwenda kufungua gate nikauliza nyinyi wakina nani? Ukaniambia kuna mmoja alitoa ID, kwa sababu walikuwa karibu watu 6 na mmoja akatoa ID akasema DCI. Nikamwambia sawa. Wacha tu proceed. So tukiproceed kufika huko juu kuelezea zaidi, walishika Morara wakamweka pingo, wakachukua masimu zake zote mbili, iPhone, Samsung, laptop pia ilikuwa hapo, wakachukua wakamteremsha chini kama wameingiza kwa gari. So tukabidi tukachukua gari nyingine, kawafuata, tumewafuata paka hapa kwa headquarters.
Both Morara and Waititu were released earlier today. Let me just make some reference from my laptop here. About the funny thing about the arrest of Morara. Morara was arrested, according to the charge sheet, that on the 28th day of September 2024 at Morara Kebaso Senior, knowingly, without lawful excuse, posted false information. It reads, William Ruto approached DL Langat and told him he desperately needs money for campaigns. DL, that is David Langat, the tycoon, used his properties as security and took big loans to help his friends. Right now, David Langat is being auctioned by banks, and the person who is buying the properties is William Ruto. To make it worse, William Ruto has used his powers to undervalue the properties to buy them at a cheaper price. This is the kind of a person we are dealing with. He has no friends. Now, in short, Morara just narrated in that tweet that William Ruto reached out to Langat, that the campaign was draining him, he needed some money. Langat then decided, let me go and get some money for you. So he went to the bank, broke the bank, got the money through loans in the hope that everything will be sorted. William Ruto became the president. Nothing much has happened for Langat. And today, Langat is being auctioned.
Kitu tunaomba, nafikiri mamangu alisema tupendane hii dunia. Na tusiwe watu wadanganyifu. Tusidanganyane. Mtu kupeleka akulimie shamba. Na mimi nilienda na nyinyi kalima shamba. Tukamaliza shamba mwaka ya kwanza. Mkaniuliza wapi mshahara? Mweza sijalipa. Mara ya pili mkalima shamba. Mkaeleza wapi mshahara? Nikaeleza. Ya tatu nimesema, ya nne mtakubalia mimi kweli nikuje bure. Mtakubali muende lima shamba. Tukubali kwamba tukilima shamba tupate mazao. Na tuangalie wale watu ambao walilima shamba. Hiyo ni nena nasudi yangu. Kazi yako ni kubwa sana. Mimi najua kazi yako iko kubwa kwa sababu rais ndio anakutumia kutumana tuma hapo kwa mambo ya Rift Valley. Vile tumesema hapa kuna vitu vyetu nyumbani hapa. Leo ni mashishi. Tutakuja saisha siasa hapa. Mimi ni mwanabiashara lakini kuna maneno tutakuja kusaisha hivi karibuni. Hatuwezi taja kwa baraza kama hii. Tutataja siku hiyo ambayo tumeita hiyo mkutano kwa sababu hiyo maneno. Lakini leo tunasema shukrani watu wote ambao wametusaidia.
And that is the truth. And the funny thing here is that according to Morara, the person who is buying these properties is none other than the president. So he was arrested because of that. Then finally, Langat himself has denied being involved in that arrest. Because for one to be arrested, there must always be someone who is accusing the other. This is what Langat has posted. Let me just read for you the story. In a fresh turn of events, prominent businessman David Langat has distanced himself from the controversial arrest of political activist Morara Kebaso. Langat said on Tuesday that he did not launch any complaint against Kebaso as indicated in the circulating charge sheet. You get it? Because there must be a complainant for anyone to be arrested. So Langat is explaining here that on invitation by the DCI, our chairman has recorded a statement at the DCI headquarters this morning and iterated that he has nothing to do with the authors or the content of the online post. So in short, he has nothing to do with it. So which means if you look at it critically, the person who ordered for the arrest of Kebaso is none other than the president who used his power because of the details in that particular post. So in this video, I want to give you the reasons why this arrest had to take place, because the government of Kenya has really tried so hard to arrest Morara Kebaso. But before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to LemFi. LemFi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates and the money will be delivered instantly into your Mpesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. As a matter of fact, if you use my link, Lee, you will get cashback right away. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in. For me, I'm looking at this arrest of Morara as number one, attempt by the government of Kenya to divert the attention of the country from the real issues. You add it to the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, you can only conclude that it's intended to try and divert the attention of the country from the real issue. Today, the entire Twitter was talking about Morara. While that was being done, the government of Kenya was rolling out the Health Insurance Authority, which is replacing the NHIF. And that's one of the things which is full of corruption scandals. They don't want Kenyans to talk about it. So today you saw how young people turned up for Morara. And it was only Morara issue, not this shifting. Number two, the government of Kenya, in my view, are also trying to gauge whether the rage against William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza is still on. They want to gauge the rage against the government, whether they still exist. Because they've probably figured out that everybody has now slowed down. The only person still active is Morara. What about we arrest him? Just to monitor through the intelligence system whether Kenyans are still very angry with William Ruto's government. If that is what they wanted, I can assure them they got the answer. Kenyans are still very angry and still very bitter with William Ruto's government, despite the fact that they never got out of their comfort zone, but online they were able to express that rage. So that's number two. Number three, and this is something which Morara must be very careful about. Who he communicates with, who has access to his office, who gives him or who facilitates him. He must be very careful, because the government, in my view, wanted, or they've always wanted, an opportunity to gather information, to gather intelligence from Morara and his operations. So immediately Morara was arrested yesterday, what happened? They took away his phone. They took away his laptop. And of course, you never know, maybe they bagged his office. Morara is not going to be the same. Either it's going to be strengthened or it's going to be weakened. Because those guys are going to get information. Some of them might be to his advantage, some of them against him. So they are keen on how is Morara operating, who is he communicating with. They'll be able to get all those. Because you see, nowadays the challenge the governments have is like the NIS and the technology. Technology is ahead of them. These young people can communicate. You'll think someone is in Dubai. Kumbe, just here. Yeah. Number four, Based on my own understanding, someone will try so hard to link Morara Kebaso and his activities to Rigathi Gachagua. Parliament was today notified of that motion, which is supposed to go for public participation. They were notified. If you read those charges, there's a place where Rigathi is accused of funding the demonstrations. I can assure you, they are trying to figure out the best way they can link Morara and Gachagua. Let's wait and see. And lastly, the government are trying to do something which they've done in the past. They're trying to dampen the spirit of Kebaso Morara. I want to challenge you to take a list of all those people who are arrested, the Twitter bigwigs who are arrested at the peak of Gen Z protest of Buddha, Nani. Check all of them. A lot has changed about them. Just the strong ones are still pushing on. The rest, I've not talked about what, like Billy the Goat, they are yet to recover. So let us wait and see. But for Morara, I think they failed because now the focus is only on Morara. When he was released from the courts today, you saw the kind of celebration. And of course, they're definitely building Morara. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.